You're feeling a little more tired than usual. Your ankles look slightly puffy. Maybe you've noticed you're getting up more at night to use the bathroom than you ever used to, and you think to yourself, that's just aging. That's just part of getting older. But what if I told you that something sitting in your kitchen right now, something you probably use today, is slowly and silently damaging two of the most important organs in your entire body? And what if I told you that most people over 60 have absolutely no idea this is happening to them? Here's the truth. Your kidneys don't send out loud warning signals when they're in trouble. They whisper. And by the time most people finally hear those whispers, the damage has already been done. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly what that kitchen ingredient is, how it's hurting your kidneys right now, and most importantly, what you can do about it starting today. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. We are so glad you found this channel. Everything we do here is dedicated to your health, your independence, and helping you live your best years with real energy and real strength. Today, we are talking about your kidneys, and I need you to really pay attention to this one, because what I'm about to share might genuinely surprise you. Most people believe that kidney disease only happens to people with severe diabetes or some kind of serious illness. But the reality is far more alarming than that. According to the National Kidney Foundation, more than 37 million Americans are currently living with chronic kidney disease, and roughly 90% of them have absolutely no idea. That is not a typo, 90%. And as we age, especially after the age of 60, our kidneys naturally begin to lose some of their ability to function. They become more vulnerable, more sensitive, and much less able to handle the things that a younger kidney might shrug off without any problem at all. So the question becomes, what are we doing every single day that's quietly making things worse? Today, I'm going to answer that question. I'm going to talk about one specific ingredient, one that most American kitchens have in abundance, an ingredient that kidney doctors and specialists are increasingly sounding the alarm about. An ingredient that, when overused, can silently push your kidneys toward a point of no return. And then I'm going to give you real practical steps you can take, starting today, to protect yourself. Let's get into it. Before we talk about what's hurting your kidneys, I want to take just a moment to help you appreciate how truly remarkable these organs are, because I think most of us take them completely for granted. Your kidneys are two small bean-shaped organs, each one about the size of your closed fist, sitting on either side of your spine, just below your rib cage. And every single day, without you thinking about it for even 1 second, they are working non-stop. They filter your entire blood supply, about 200 quarts of blood, every single day. They remove waste, extra fluid, and toxins from your body. They regulate your blood pressure. They control the balance of minerals and electrolytes that keep your body running smoothly. They even help produce hormones that keep your bones strong. Your kidneys are your body's personal water treatment plant, chemical engineer, and blood pressure manager, all rolled into two small organs the size of your fist. Now here is the part that most people do not understand about kidney damage. It is almost always silent. Your kidneys can lose up to 40% of their function, and you may not notice a single symptom, not one. That is why kidney disease is so often called the silent killer. And what speeds up that silent damage? What puts extra stress on these already hard-working organs? That brings us to what we came here to talk about today. The ingredient I'm talking about is salt, specifically excess sodium. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking right now. Salt? I've heard this before. Please, stay with me just a little longer, because what I'm about to share goes much further than what most people know about salt. The hidden sources are what's truly dangerous, and the specific way that excess sodium damages the kidneys of people over 60 is something that far too few people fully understand. So let's break it down together. Your body does need a certain amount of sodium to function. It helps your nerves send signals. It helps your muscles contract. It helps maintain proper fluid balance throughout your body. So sodium itself is not the enemy. The problem is how much of it we are consuming, and it is getting worse every single year. The American Heart Association recommends that adults consume no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, and for people over 60 or those with existing health conditions, they recommend staying closer to 1,500 milligrams. The average American consumes over 3,400 milligrams every single day. That is more than double what your kidneys are comfortably designed to handle over a long period of time. So, what actually happens inside your body when you eat too much sodium? When you take in excess salt, your body holds on to extra water to dilute it. That raises the volume of fluid in your bloodstream, and that directly raises your blood pressure. Now your kidneys, which are already working hard, suddenly have to filter blood at a much higher pressure than normal. Think of it this way. Imagine running a garden hose at full blast every single day for years and years without stopping. The fittings wear out, the pipes weaken, the system starts to break down. That is exactly what high pressure does to the tiny, delicate blood vessels inside your kidneys. Over time, this damages a critical part of your kidney called the glomeruli. These are microscopic filtering units, and each of your kidneys contains about 1 million of them. When they get damaged, your kidneys can no longer filter blood efficiently. Waste that should be leaving your body starts building up instead, and here is the part that is especially alarming for anyone over 60. As we age, we naturally lose some of these filtering units. We are already working from a reduced capacity, so excess sodium hits aging kidneys harder and faster than it hits younger ones. This is not meant to frighten you. This is medical science, and kidney specialists across this country are raising their voices about it. Now here is where things get really eye-opening. When most people think about cutting back on salt, they picture putting down the salt shaker at the dinner table. And yes, that does help. But here is the shocking part. The salt shaker at your table accounts for only about 11% of the sodium most Americans consume each day. 11%. So where is the other 89% coming from? It's hiding. It's lurking inside foods that many seniors eat every single day, often foods that are marketed as healthy, wholesome, or convenient. And this is where the real danger lies. Let me walk you through the biggest hidden sodium sources in the typical American kitchen. The first one is canned and processed foods. Canned soups, canned vegetables, canned beans. These are kitchen staples for many seniors because they're easy, affordable, and they last a long time on the shelf. But take a look at the label the next time you open a can of chicken noodle soup. A single serving can contain 800 to 1,100 milligrams of sodium, and most cans have 2 servings. That's potentially your entire recommended daily allowance in one bowl of soup. The same goes for canned tomatoes, canned corn, canned beans, even foods that don't taste particularly salty at all. The second hidden source is deli meats and cold cuts. Many seniors enjoy a simple turkey or ham sandwich for lunch. Quick, easy, familiar. But 3 to 4 slices of deli turkey can pack 600 to 900 milligrams of sodium. Add 2 slices of bread. That's another 200 to 300 milligrams. A little mustard or a few pickle slices. Add another 100 to 200 milligrams. That simple sandwich has now hit nearly 1,500 milligrams of sodium, your entire day's recommended amount. And it's only lunchtime. The third one surprises almost everyone. Bread and baked goods. Bread doesn't taste salty, but it is one of the single largest contributors to sodium intake in America. One slice of regular white or whole wheat bread contains anywhere from 100 to 230 milligrams of sodium. 2 slices for a sandwich, a couple of rolls at dinner, a piece of toast in the morning. It adds up faster than you would ever imagine. The fourth hidden source is frozen meals and convenience dinners. These are especially common in senior households because they are so easy to prepare, but a single frozen meal can contain 800 to over 1,500 milligrams of sodium in just one package, and many of them are labeled as healthy choices. Your kidneys, unfortunately, do not agree. The fifth source is restaurant and fast food. One fast food meal, even something that seems modest, like a grilled chicken sandwich and a small order of fries, can easily contain 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams of sodium in one meal. And even sit-down restaurants routinely serve dishes loaded with sodium, because salt enhances flavor and extends the shelf life of food. And the sixth hidden source is condiments and sauces: soy sauce, ketchup, salad dressings, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce. These add sodium in amounts that seem small per serving, but they accumulate dramatically over the course of a day. Just 1 tablespoon of soy sauce contains nearly 900 milligrams of sodium. 1 tablespoon. Are you starting to see the full picture now? The danger isn't just the salt you're adding to your food at the table. The danger is already inside the food before it even reaches your plate. I want to pause here for just a moment. If you are over 60, or if you are caring for an elderly parent, a spouse, or a loved one, this information could genuinely be life-saving, not slightly helpful, not just interesting to know, life-saving, because chronic kidney disease, once it reaches a severe stage, is irreversible. There is no cure. There is no surgery that gives you back healthy kidneys. The only options at that point become dialysis, which means sitting in a medical center 3 times a week for 4 or more hours at a time, or waiting for a kidney transplant. I'm not sharing this to frighten you. I'm sharing it because prevention is absolutely possible. Slowing down damage is possible. And the choices you make starting today can make a real and meaningful difference in where your kidney health stands 5 or 10 years from now. So if you are finding this helpful, take just a second right now and hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors who need to hear this. And please keep watching because the most important part of this video is coming up next. Now, let's talk about symptoms. Because even though kidney disease is largely silent, your body does give you some early signals, and many seniors either miss these signals entirely or assume they are just normal parts of getting older. They are not normal. Please pay attention to these. The first warning sign is swelling in your feet, ankles, or legs. When your kidneys aren't filtering properly, your body holds on to extra fluid. That fluid settles in the lowest parts of your body: your ankles, your feet, sometimes your lower legs. If your shoes feel tighter at the end of the day, or your socks are leaving deep marks on your skin, take note. The second warning sign is fatigue that sleep simply does not fix. Damaged kidneys don't produce enough of a hormone that tells your bone marrow to make red blood cells. Fewer red blood cells means less oxygen reaching your muscles and your brain. The result is a deep, persistent exhaustion that doesn't go away no matter how much rest you get. Many seniors accept this as a normal part of aging. It is not. The third warning sign is frequent nighttime urination. If you are getting up 2, 3, or 4 times a night to use the bathroom, especially if this is a change from your normal pattern, it could be a sign that your kidneys are working overtime trying to compensate. The fourth warning sign is changes in your urine, especially if it appears foamy or bubbly. This is a very important one. Foamy urine can indicate that protein is leaking into your urine, something healthy kidneys prevent from happening. This sign alone deserves a visit to your doctor right away. Darker urine, or any sign of blood in the urine, should also be taken very seriously. The fifth warning sign is persistent puffiness around your eyes, especially in the morning. Protein loss through damaged kidneys can lead to a swollen appearance around the eyes that doesn't go away. If you're waking up with puffy eyes that aren't related to allergies or sleep, pay attention to that. The sixth warning sign is a general loss of appetite or mild ongoing nausea. As waste products begin to build up in the blood, many people feel a general sense of unwellness, queasiness, or a loss of interest in food. Many seniors assume it's a stomach issue. It may be something more serious. And the seventh warning sign is muscle cramps, especially at night. When kidney function declines, the balance of minerals in your blood gets disrupted. This imbalance shows up very commonly as painful muscle cramps, particularly in the legs during the night. If you are experiencing one or more of these symptoms on a regular basis, please do not wait. Make an appointment with your doctor and ask specifically for a kidney function test. It is a simple blood test called a creatinine test and a urine test called a urine albumin test. They are painless, they are affordable, and they can tell you exactly where your kidney health stands right now. Knowledge is power, and early detection gives you options. Now, here is what you have been waiting for. What can you actually do to protect your kidneys starting today? Here is the great news. Your kidneys are remarkably resilient organs. When you reduce the stress you've been placing on them, they begin to respond. You may not be able to undo all existing damage, but you can absolutely slow it down, stabilize it, and in many early cases, give your kidneys the chance to recover meaningful function. Here is your kidney protection plan. The first step is to read every single food label. This is the most powerful habit change you can make, and it costs you nothing. Before any packaged food goes into your grocery cart, look at the sodium content on the nutrition label. As a general guide, aim for products with less than 200 milligrams of sodium per serving. Look for labels that say low sodium, no salt added, or reduced sodium. These options exist for almost every type of food you currently buy: canned goods, broth, sauces, deli meats. They are in virtually every grocery store across America. The second step is to cook more at home with a few simple swaps. When you control what goes into your food, you control your sodium intake. And cooking at home does not have to be complicated. Use fresh or frozen vegetables instead of canned ones. Or if you do use canned vegetables, rinse them thoroughly under cold water first. That simple step can reduce the sodium content by up to 40%. Replace table salt with herbs and spices for flavor: garlic, onion powder, fresh lemon juice, black pepper, turmeric, rosemary, thyme. Your food will taste wonderful without the kidney stress. Use low sodium or no salt added broth when making soups and stews. Small swaps, big results. The third step is to drink adequate water throughout the day. Your kidneys need water to do their job properly. Staying well hydrated helps dilute sodium in your body and flush waste products through your system more efficiently. For most seniors, 6 to 8 glasses of water per day is a good general target. That said, if you have existing kidney disease or a heart condition, always check with your doctor about the right amount for your specific situation. The fourth step is to move your body, even gently. Regular physical activity helps manage blood pressure, and lower blood pressure means less stress on your kidneys every single day. You do not need to run a marathon. A 20 to 30-minute walk most days of the week is genuinely powerful medicine. Chair exercises, swimming, water aerobics, these are all wonderful options for seniors, and they make a real difference over time. The fifth step is to manage your blood pressure and blood sugar diligently. High blood pressure and diabetes are the two leading causes of kidney disease in America. If you are managing either of these conditions, doing so carefully and consistently is the single most important thing you can do for your kidney health. Take your medications as prescribed. Monitor your readings at home, and keep those regular doctor appointments, even when you feel completely fine. The sixth step is to be very careful with certain common medications. This one surprises many people. Over-the-counter pain relievers like ibuprofen, sold as Advil or Motrin, and naproxen, sold as Aleve, are actually quite hard on the kidneys, especially when used regularly. These medications reduce blood flow to the kidneys and can significantly accelerate kidney damage, particularly in people who already have some degree of kidney vulnerability. If you are taking these regularly for arthritis or chronic pain, please have a conversation with your doctor about safer alternatives for long-term use. And the seventh step is to get your kidneys tested regularly. Ask your doctor to include a kidney function panel in your regular annual blood work. A simple creatinine level and a urine test can catch early kidney disease long before it becomes serious, when you still have the most options available to you. Don't wait for symptoms. Be proactive. Get tested. Let's bring everything together. Your kidneys are extraordinary organs that work silently and tirelessly every single day of your life, filtering, balancing, protecting, and keeping you well. But as we age, especially after 60, they become more vulnerable. And one of the most significant threats to their health is something so common, so ordinary, that it is sitting in nearly every kitchen in America right now: excess sodium. Not because salt is a poison, but because we are consuming it in amounts that our kidneys, and especially our aging kidneys, were never designed to handle on a long-term basis. It is hiding in our canned foods, our deli meats, our bread, our frozen meals, our restaurant orders, our sauces and condiments. It is quietly raising our blood pressure, quietly damaging those irreplaceable microscopic filters and quietly moving us closer to a health crisis that most people never see coming. But here is what I want you to hold on to from today. You are not helpless. You are not without power here. Reading food labels is powerful. Cooking with herbs instead of salt is powerful. Drinking enough water every day is powerful. Taking a 20-minute walk is powerful. Getting a simple blood test is powerful. These are not complicated things. They are not expensive things. They are everyday decisions, and they add up to a completely different health outcome over time. Your kidneys have been quietly working for you for your entire life. Today is the day you start working for them. Thank you so much for watching this entire video. It means a great deal to me that you care about your health enough to invest this time. Before you go, I have just a few small requests. If this video opened your eyes about sodium and kidney health, please share it with someone you love, a spouse, a sibling, a close friend, an adult child. You may be sharing something truly life-changing. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. Every week we bring you trusted, research-backed health information designed specifically for seniors and their families. Real information, no fluff, no gimmicks, just the truth about your health. And finally, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Did any of this surprise you today? Are you going to check a food label in your kitchen after watching this? Do you have a loved one who has been affected by kidney disease? Share your thoughts. Share your story. This community is a place of real support and real information, and your voice matters here. And please always remember this. It is never too late to take better care of yourself. Your best years can still be ahead of you, and your health is the foundation that makes every single one of them possible. Take care of your kidneys, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.